Enjoy the ride. See you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Choose one or two.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by the U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Don't make us shoot you. And now, here's your host, Cookie.
Hey there, welcome. And remember to use a coaster under your drinks or this could get dangerous. Screw delivery. Okay, remember to be a cold-hearted bastard with these screws. You want to hit the F key and don't stop. Before we begin, the use of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms is strictly prohibited on the ride. Whatever, do what you want. Just try not to shoot the screen, okay? Okay, player 2, what's this one gonna be worth? This one's called... Do you like to smoke? I do too. Let's go smoke. Hey, can I get an ashtray? Yep, here, thanks. Okay, now I'm ready. Say you're selling Virginia Slims to tourists in Richmond, Virginia. Who's come the longest way, baby? The woman from Kent, Ohio, the woman from Marlborough, Massachusetts, the woman from Salem, Massachusetts, or the woman from Newport, North Carolina? Player 2, grab it! Nah, Newport is only about 200 mentholated miles away. Player 1, what do you say? All yours, player.
Sweet dreams.
Watch and learn. Well, I hope she bought Virginia Slim 100s. It's a long way home. The woman from Salem came the longest way, and I guess after the witch trials, folks in Salem really enjoy burning butts. Player 1, hit your buzzer and select a value for the next question. Okay, give it up for... I'd like to be shaken to death, not stirred. Okay. If Anne Boleyn's last request before being executed in the Tower of London was to have a martini, which gin would the guards have most likely used? Tanqueray, Beefeater, Bombay, or bathtub? Player 1, hit it.
I'd like another Beefeater, straight up, please.
Sorry, lady, I'm cutting you off.
Beefeater is a popular brand of gin and the name of the guards who watch the Tower of London, who look as though they could use a stiff drink. Player 1, you have the honors. Hey, can't be too disappointed with that. Here's your category. Luckily, her veil covers the bullet holes. Well, you know, after a good smoke and some nice booze, I always like to break out the guns. Shall we? If you receive an invitation to a shotgun wedding, what would make an appropriate gift? Bullets, baby toys, a football, or a can of beer in a funnel? All yours, player.
Do you take this woman pregnant?
Yep.
Do you take this man what made you pregnant?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna throw up.
A shotgun wedding is what brings a man and his pregnant bride-to-be together in holy matrimony. Don't forget to wear hunter's orange. Player 1, please buzz in and let us know. We're calling this one spitting a yarn and coughing up a lung. Okay, let me tell you about my friend Kent. Kent rode a camel to see his two buds, Benson and Hedges, in Newport. Then he met a fella named Carlton who challenged him to a Pall Mall bowling match. So Kent was cool, and they played. Now, after a few lucky strikes, Kent had the vantage, and Carlton got misty and left. So keeping all that in mind, how many cigarettes are in a standard pack of U.S. cigarettes? 20, 15, 10, or one really big one? Player one. Oh, beautiful. There are 20 coffin nails in a standard pack. Okay, player one, pick a winner. Fine selection, player one. All right, player two, clear out, because player one's got a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is drinking a 40 with your 44. Okie dokie, I'm going to name 7 things, and for each one you have to tell me if it's a brand of malt liquor, a type of gun, or both. For each right answer, you get some cash, and you lose cash for a wrong answer or any you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds to nail all 7. Let's do it. Colt 45, well, Midnight Dragon Special. Elephant. Ruger. King Cobra. Old English 800. Magnum. You barely got more than half of them. You're slightly above average. Isn't that comforting? Let's see your new total. So player one's in the lead. All right, let's see how long this lasts. Okay, player two, grab a question, Bill. Your category is... Hi, kids. My name's Nick O'Teen. Now that Joe Camel's no longer working for Camel, he just can't seem to get any smokes. If Joe Camel can go as long without cigarettes as he can go without drinking water, how soon will it be before he needs to have a cigarette? Several days, several weeks, several months, or about a year? Take a shot, player. Need water. Camels can go several days without water. Any longer than that, they chew a lot of gum, they get real cranky, and they're prone to putting on a few pounds. Player two, pick us a question value. Okay, you got something. Here's what we're looking at. An actor, president, and criminal all in one. Okay, kids, it's time to play Complete the Illegal Harebrained Scheme. U.S. gets cash, blank, blank, blank. Reagan can't remember a damn thing. Now, which of the following best completes the sequence? Contras get arms, Iran profits, Colonel North lies, hostages freed, Khomeini killed, Contras win, Iran gets arms, hostages freed, Contras profit, or terrorists shot, Iran beats Iraq, Contras lose. Player two, it's you. Well, that's great, player two. You know how often camels need a drink, but you haven't read a newspaper in the last 15 years. God, your parents must be proud. Player one, it's yours if you want it. Player one, hit it. Hostages freed, Khomeini killed, Contras win. Come on, isn't that the plot of Rambo 3? Here's the one you wanted. The U.S. sells arms to Iran for cash. Iran uses its influence to free U.S. hostages in Lebanon. The Contras get the arms profits, and Reagan forgot it all. I sure hope Nancy gave him a spanking. All right, player two, buzz in, give us a value. Here's your category. Where everybody knows the whiskey by name. What do we got here? 3,200 and change? All right, let's do it. Say there's a whiskey rebellion at Cheers. Why are Cliff and Norm most likely making trouble? Boston's become a dry town. Carla refused to serve them. Sam added an extra tax on their tab. Or they're really drunk. Player two, grab. The whiskey rebellion began when the government levied an extra tax on whiskey. What'll it be today, Mr. Peterson?
Oh, how about a big barrel of hot tar and a sack full of feathers?
Coming right up. Player two, hit me. Blah-de-blah, blah, 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 meant. Oh, God, I know what this is. Okay, I got it. All right, you want the real category? Here it is. What binding made easy? Keep in mind, the sooner you hit your buzzer, the more cash you can pick up. Okay, listen up and tell me what popular saying this rhymes with. Foot fat, spin more stripe, hand poke fit, and ignore all that punctuation there. First clue, it's a rude way to end an argument. Did not! It's a rude way to end an argument by telling someone to go smoke.
Yeah, let's see what you got, player.
To which I usually respond, I'm trying to quit smoking, and I also have the bad habit of kicking wiseacres in the ass with my frozen boot. Player one, it's up to you. Hey, you can live on that. Here's your category. Habeas cocktail. Player two, how about digging yourself out of the hole there? Say Perry Mason is handling a DUI case. If he submits the proof of the alcohol as evidence, what should he explain to the jury? It's the percentage of alcoholic content, it's half the alcoholic content, it's twice the alcoholic content, or it's just a random number. Player two, it's your...
I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that this whiskey's 100% proof.
The proof of an alcoholic drink equals twice the actual alcoholic content, which is determined by a committee of its peers. Okay, player two, what? I think we can work with that, and here's your category. I am smoking in bed. Here we go. Say you're a tobacco farmer. Because you're constantly thinking about your crop, what might you say to your spouse before going to sleep? Look, there's a full moonflower tonight. Don't forget to pull the nightshade. Wake me up when the sunflower comes up. Or, I'll see you in the morning glory. All yours, player. I'll show you a full moon flower. Make your move, player two. Take a shot, player.
Oh, excuse me.
You should have picked this. Tobacco is in the same family as nightshade, the poisonous plant, not the thing covering your window. Okay, player two, grab a question value. Coming up. Coleslaw, french fries, or hand grenades? Hey, player two, are you into being poor or something? Wake up. If you go to a restaurant and order the Saturday night special, what will you be served? A handgun in a light tomato cream sauce? Malt liquor served over a bed of lettuce? A pack of cigarettes Parmigiana? Or a stolen car au gratin? Player two, it's you.
You rock my world, baby.
A Saturday night special is a small, cheap handgun. Only order it if you want to eat lead. Player two, pick us a question. Do you smell that? I think it's your clue. Smoking. Of course, I'm talking about myself, not you. You would be secondhand smoking. So, just breathe sparingly. Hey, congratulations, player one. You beat someone with a negative score. Whoop-de-doo.
This is for my Baptist minister, who instilled in me at a very young age the evils of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. This is for the kids at school, who by refusing my friendship, forced me to adapt and infiltrate any and all social cliques. This is for my older brother, whose bad taste in music gave me a CD collection large enough to drive any person under siege insane. I'm proud to be an officer for the ATF. We raid more homes and violate more constitutional rights by 9 a.m. than most criminals do in a day.